I'm at my doctor's appointment. I'm whispering because my doctor's next door, but here for the infusion. Shouldn't be super long, although I've been here for an hour and I'm just now being seen. It's very busy in here, but I saw my favorite nurse. I'm so excited. So that makes me happy. This is what the waiting looks like. Breast cancer. So yeah, waiting to talk to the doctor. I did my blood draw, so hopefully I have the results by then just to see what the numbers are looking like. Talk to Dr. Lay, and then I go do my infusion and I'll be done. All right, y'all, so I'm back from immunotherapy. As you can tell, you can see my little dressing. Let's see, it's such a beautiful day outside. I just want to get some fresh air. I'm heating up my leftovers because I did not finish all my food last night. I don't know why I didn't have much of an appetite. But I was tired as heck. Is this a good lighting? I was tired as heck, so I just ordered Chipotle for us. Don't judge me, okay? I'm a mom, and I'm doing all the things, all right? So, and I know you're like, well, Destaynee, I thought you were done with all your cancer treatment. What do you mean you have immunotherapy? What does immunotherapy even mean? Okay, so immunotherapy, well, actually, if you watch the first video where I was letting you know all the steps that I would have to go through along this journey of fighting cancer, I told you that I had to do chemotherapy, which check, completed. I told you I would have to get surgery, check, 2 surgeries, completed. Told you I'd have to do radiation, 30 rounds of it, check, completed. And then I would have to continue immunotherapy. Now, immunotherapy is something that I was doing while I was doing chemotherapy. Immunotherapy works with your immune system to target and fight any cancer cells. That, and then after that, taking pills. Now, that is the protocol that my doctors do for a diagnosis of cancer. Regardless of what happens through chemo, what happens through surgery, what happens through radiation, you have to go through these steps. This is what the board has agreed upon and has seen to be effective to, one, fight the disease, and also make sure that you have no chance of reoccurrence or a lesser chance of reoccurrence. So from the beginning, this was the game plan. This was, you know, like when you go to college, you have to go through certain things like mandatory regardless of whatever. Same thing with this, regardless of whatever, I had to go through this. So just a quick little recap, if you haven't been following the videos, chemotherapy shrunk all the cancer. The cancer in the breast was not found. When I was done with chemotherapy, there was a milliliter of cancer found in the lymph node when I was finished with chemotherapy. So surgery, the lumpectomy, removed the little mass that was in the breast. It was so tiny because it was nothing. It was just the clip that they put in to know where the disease was found. And then when the biopsy, when they took it out, they found a milliliter of cancer, and then that's why they went back in to take more lymph nodes just to check. All of those came back negative, so I am cancer free. Still have to go to radiation because that was a part of the plan. I completed that, so now I have to continue with immunotherapy. Again, I was doing immunotherapy while I was doing chemotherapy. Immunotherapy is not chemotherapy, but it is a drug that fights those type of cells. It works with your immune system to fight any abnormal cells. There are no abnormal cells in my body because, one, chemo killed them, and then surgery took rid of the little milliliter. So at this point, all of this stuff is just, again, going through the protocol, but also like preventative measures at this point is to prevent reoccurrence or lesser my chances of reoccurrence. So immunotherapy is an infusion through my port. I still have my port, and it runs for like 30 minutes, but I still have to do lab work. I still get my blood drawn, which we did. All the numbers came back perfectly. I still sat and talked with Dr. Lay, and mind you, I was so happy to see Dr. Lay. I hadn't seen her since 3 weeks ago, and y'all know I love her. She loves me. and I saw my favorite nurse, my Susan, was there today, and she was able to take care of me. When she saw me, she literally stopped what she was doing and ran and gave me the tightest hug. I love her so much. I have not seen her since, I believe, was it chemo? I know I didn't see her after surgery. I know I didn't see her during or after radiation. So I don't think I've seen her since my last chemotherapy treatment, which was in September. And she had been taking care of me from the beginning. So it was so good to see her and to catch up with her, and, you know, and for her to take care of me. She's just like an auntie, or, you know, it's just, it's family. She's family for me. And I just appreciate her so much, and I pray for her. I know she prays for me. I think about her all the time. She really is the ideal of what a nurse should be, especially in the situation of dealing with cancer patients. So that was amazing. What else am I saying? So yeah, immunotherapy through the port, 30 minutes of that. And I really don't get too many side effects with that. I mean, obviously you can get side effects, but I think last time I was nauseous, but I think that was because I was still doing radiation as well. So I'm heating up my food, like I said. So I just want to get ahead of anything. I don't have time to be sick. I don't have time to be down. Yes, I'm going to honor my body. Like, now I'm tired. I really want to take a nap, but I got to finish the work day, especially since we're off. Well, I'm off tomorrow. The boys start spring break, so y'all know they've been front lines going through all of this stuff with me. So I'm gonna do the best that I can to let them have an enjoyable spring break. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to take too many days off because of all the days that I've been taking off, but I took off for tomorrow so we can go celebrate and just have fun. So we're gonna do that. What else do I want to tell y'all? So yes, I've completed 11 rounds. Everything is rounds with me. In the gun world, it's rounds. This is rounds. Rounds. So I've completed 11 rounds of Keytruda. That is the immunotherapy medication that I am taking. My body has responded well to it. I know everyone doesn't. Everyone's different. Don't tell me your horror stories about it. Unfortunately, I don't want no negativity, and I don't care to hear about it at this point where I'm at, and that's respectfully. Okay, so I've done 11. The total is 17. So I have 6 more immunotherapy sessions to do, and that's every 3 weeks. I do the immunotherapy. And at some point, I don't know if it's going to wait until I'm done with immunotherapy or if I'm going to start soon, but I have to take these pills. These, they call them chemo pills. I guess it's like a form of chemo. And again, it does not mean I have cancer in my body, because I don't. I don't have cancer in my body. This is the protocol to help lower chances of reoccurrence or stop reoccurrence, period. So I'm going to have to take that, and I'll be taking those pills for 6 months. Now, I was reading through the paperwork today. A lot of scary side effects, a lot of side effects that I probably won't ever see, a lot of side effects I might see. I don't know. Everybody is different. My doctor is confident that I will do well on it. But, of course, I will let them know if I don't feel comfortable, if I don't feel good, or if something is not going well. So she said it's nothing like the IV chemo, so the side effects will not be the same. So again, when we get there, we'll get there. I'll let y'all know. I'll update y'all. But yeah, I guess I could, since we just doing a little whole thing, I could show y'all, and the sunlight is good. Still getting over this cold. I'm on the mend from this cold. But you see radiation. No, I'm not wearing a bra, so I can only show you so much. The radiation is, the skin is healing up really, really good. Really, y'all saw what it looked like the other day. Okay, it's really, really good. There's still some marks, but it's getting better. This is as far as I can show you right now, because I'm not wearing a bra. So I'm very happy about that. And all I've been doing, I use the Silvadine, like I said, maybe 2 or 3 times. I've been using aloe vera gel I've been using Aquifer and vitamin E. And I know some people were on the fence about vitamin E. And my doctor said there's not enough evidence to show that it being harmful. Not enough evidence to show that it's what you need to do. So if it's working for you, do it. So I put vitamin E on every day on my skin. And I'm very pleased with how it's healing. And I know it's just going to continue to get better. It's still peeling in some spots. So, yeah, I definitely feel confident. I don't care. Like I said in my reel, if someone has something to say, ciao. I done made it through so much. And no one's opinions can hurt my feelings. So, I don't care what people have to say negatively about me or my skin or whatever, you know, whatever. Couldn't walk half a mile in my shoes, okay? There are bees buzzing and things. Spring is near. Or spring is here, child, I don't know. But, okay. Now that was enough. That was too close. I'm finna go, get my food. It should be heated up by now and then finish out my work day. Like I said, I am tired. I don't know if it's because of the medication or because I was sitting up there for like 3 hours or if what. But your girl is tired. But I got stuff to do, so I'm gonna go do that. I'm probably gonna end the vlog here. Nothing much really gonna go on later today that I can think of right now. At least not anything that I would be willing to share with y'all. Oh, but I will say this, because my nurse was like, you know, she was like, how you doing? How the boys? How's your family? Are you still with your boyfriend? No, I had to break up with him. She was like, I knew that was going to be the answer. She was like, I knew it. I knew you were going to say that. And I was like, you know, you saw he wasn't supportive. And she's like, he wasn't. And then she leaned in. She's like, when people show you who they are, believe them the first time. They're not going to change. And I'm like, exactly. So I just thought that was funny. Because everybody could see the lack of support that I had going through chemo. But anyway, yeah. So yeah, I'm gonna end the vlog here. Sorry I have not been consistent. I have been exhausted. Dr. Factor told me 2 weeks to 4 weeks you really want to take time off and just rest because it's gonna catch up with you. Y'all know I don't be listening all the time and I think I can do every damn thing, but I can't. But I've been exhausted. And then I haven't really had it's like I have writer's block, but in terms of video, because it's like, what do I want to show them? What do I not want to show them? Like, you know, what are they going to find interesting? What are they going to find that they can learn from or be inspired by? You know, so I haven't really been picking up the camera. Really haven't had any ideas at the moment, and that's okay. Maybe I just need to pick it up and talk. Yap Star of the Year, I don't know. But thank you for your patience and your prayers and your positive thoughts along this journey. And thank you to the new subscribers. I looked at my analytics the other night and I was like, what? We got new subs, people still subscribing. Thank you so much, I appreciate it. So my goal for a while was to get to 2K. Now that we're at 2K, let's get to 4K. Let's get to 4K. The quality is going to get better. I'm looking at lenses to get a better lens so that I can have a wider view, a more crisp view. I'm looking at editing software that can have it more seamless with the editing, and you know, I'm doing all the research for those things. So the next few videos should get better. Preferably, if y'all have any suggestions on a lens, I have the Sony EV10. If you have any suggestions or recommendations on a lens, drop it below. If you have suggestions on editing software, I was using Final Cut Pro for a free trial period, but I've been told that Premiere Pro is what a lot of people are using and it's pretty good. So I've been doing my research, but you could leave your opinions and thoughts on that in the comments below. You can also leave what you would like to see more of. I know y'all want to see more range videos. My plan was to go to the range yesterday, but I was just so exhausted I crashed out. Not crashed out, but I I had to rest. So tomorrow I'm booked and busy. Over the weekend It's spring break around here, so it's gonna be busy. So maybe sometime next week I'll go to the range. Don't think I'm gonna be shooting my AK because, you know, I'm still healing in this area, but my pistols, absolutely. So that's an idea for a video. But yeah, leave your suggestions, comments in the section below. Yeah. Oh, and Dr. Lay, she was so funny. Like, when we were done talking, she was like, do you have anything else? Any complaints? Because she know I've been complaining about radiology. I was like, oh, you funny. You got jokes. That was a good one. I have no complaints when it comes to the oncology section of the hospital and of the portion that I have to do for treatment. I love them. Every single one of them, I love them. They are so kind, so nice, so thoughtful, and they know me. And so they ask, how's your mom? How are the kids? Da, da, da. They're very personal, you know. So I just love that. I just love that. And y'all know I just love Susan so much. Dr. Lay and Susan are my favorite. I love them so much. Words can't express how thankful I am for them. But yeah, I'm gonna go because now I'm yapping. I'm rambling. I need to eat. I don't have an appetite, but I want to eat something. I probably just could have ate a parfait. Anyway, this food is heated up. I'm gonna eat a little bit of that and finish work. And I will see y'all in the next one. If you love someone, tell them. I love you all. Stay dangerous.